Just about an hour, a man accused of intentionally, in just about an hour, a guy accused of intentionally leaving his 22-month-old son in a car, in a hot car, is expected in court today. Attorneys for Justin Ross Harris are hoping to have some of the evidence thrown out in these pretrial hearings. Now, prosecutors claim that the evidence shows Harris was sexting with a 17-year-old girl and several women while his son Cooper was in the car dying. Tisha Lance, who is outside the courthouse in Marietta, Georgia, is joining us now with more on what we expect to happen today. Do we know exactly what the sexting evidence is?
Well, good morning, Robin. There are about 9 motions that the defense expects to argue this morning regarding those sexy messages that you just mentioned. Now, to go for more as to what the prosecution may have, I'm going to bring in our CNN legal analyst, Philip Holloway. So, Philip, what kind of evidence does the prosecution have? Do you believe they have?
Well, they say that they have a lot of photographs. There's lots of forensic evidence off of the computers. A lot of this evidence, although it might be relevant and it might tend to show his guilt, the defense is going to argue, Natisha, that the danger for unfair prejudice outweighs its probative value, and therefore it should be excluded. That's just one of the arguments we're likely to see today.
All right. And Robin, we're also expected to see today a trial date to be set. Now, there is speculation that the trial could take place sometime in the spring or summer of next year. But today we should receive a specific date given from the judge. Robin?
Okay. So if they want the evidence thrown out, how likely is it the defense may get that?
You know, it's difficult to say at this point. Both sides have to argue this. So the defense is trying to say that this is could potentially be prejudicial to their client. It just depends on what the judge decides upon based on both sides of evidence that come forward today.
Okay, I'm glad we have the two of you there following this story that we've covered for quite some time now. Thank you so much, Natisha and Philip. A big heads up.